Good morning to my Beachbody colleagues. The purpose of this message is to share my perspective for peace of mind in you. To my Beachbody colleagues, whom I view as fully capable, as brilliant, as courageous, and most of all, as champions, which is why I wanted to offer this message. This is the most valuable thing I felt I could offer to our current situation. It's Game 7, 5th quarter, 10 seconds on the shot clock. We're in the huddle. It's timeout. That's the moment we're upon right now. In fact, that's the moment we have always been upon, and we will always ever be upon, is a shot clock moment. At least that's my philosophy. How you respond on the other side of that play, or of being in play, is then how life responds to us. And it's my perspective that it's my awareness that the only thing to focus on in that scenario is that which we often can't see, is in the huddle, is the dry erase board and the X's and O's. That's where we're at. There's no room for, oh, my leg hurts, or I'm feeling emotional. This happens. This is what we do. We've always done this. When the ground trembles, if you will, most of the times we look for people to confide in. We look for excuses. We look to put blame on others. In a shot clock moment, there is no room for any of that. There's no room. The only thing that matters is what needs to be focused on right now in order to score. And the biggest perspective that I want to offer is what scoring actually means, to me at least. And many of you probably know all this, so I'm just literally just shining the light back. But Kobe Bryant, Jordan, Allen Iverson, one of my favorite players, they understand the distinction between a regular season game and a championship game. But they play the regular season games to score and win in their approach, as if it were a championship game, as if it were their only game. And they're doing something that I often in the past overlooked, which perhaps may be what my colleagues may be overlooking, is that it is all about offering value to your surroundings. That's the only thing that in this shot clock moment should be the focus. It's second nature for us to be invested emotionally and fall into emotions because of what other people are doing. But the thing is, after that time passes, after the tears subside, after the time passes of our emotions, we still have to score. So yet again, we're at that shot clock moment. And oftentimes when you ask someone how they're doing, hanging in there, these are the stories that we keep as weight on us. We almost, in the soldier, in an analogy from a battle perspective, when you ask someone how they're doing, they mostly give you the story of the soldier on the field. I'm hurt, this is happening, I can't believe this, I can't believe that. But if we were to change our perspective and view things from the soldier, from the general on the hill, we would see things a lot differently. We would see opportunities, which is the only thing that is necessary to see. This is a skill set that is very important, not only in work, in life, in love relationships, in family, and in life, is the awareness of what's most important to do now. What's to be present is to understand what value we need to offer right now, and to assume responsibility always for that, just like a champion. like I've seen Kobe Bryant do, like I've seen Allen Iverson, like I've seen my father do, like I strive to do every day. So what I'm sharing now is a reflection of my awareness of my current surroundings and how I want to respond, and I wanted to share that with my Beachbody colleagues. And that awareness that I feel we should be looking at is value. And this shot clock moment that we're upon here at Beachbody, whether we'll continue here or whether we'll continue elsewhere, the nourishment needed for that is value, a value offering. Here's a good scenario. When many of us are fortunate to have husbands and wives, girlfriends and boyfriends, companions, best friends, just think back to when you met them. Think back to when you shook their hands for the first time or when you first interviewed. It would not have gone past that first handshake or that first conversation or that second or that third had you not given them something. Have you not offered them something, shared something that then gave them peace of mind to then offer something back? Follow me here. Because what I'm saying is that when we're aware and we're present to serving our surroundings, which could be another person, a place, a thing, ourselves, even with this awareness, when we're serving value towards creating a valuable environment, that's when it then responds back to us with all the abundance of anything we can imagine. And this is again what we're upon in this shot clock moment. And I'll speak for myself. I've been at Beachbody for a year now, but I've had ideas, but I may not have written them up. And I'll be honest, if I had written them up and presented to the right channels beyond what was on my beyond what was instructed of me to do, I would have offered more value. In fact, and it's another story, but it's things that the opportunity is still here, and it's still here tomorrow, which is the point of this message, is just the awareness of what is important to focus on, whether we stay here or whether we go elsewhere. It's important to offer value so that those who we're in relationship with in life and in work and in love can feel peace of mind to offer it back. When we walk into restaurants, we expect peace of mind from we expect some type of value given to us in terms of hospitality. When we walk into a supermarket, we expect that. I presume it's the same thing Carl expects. I presume it's the same thing that Carl is doing the best he can with what he knows. The only accountability we should shine a light on is ourselves, and challenge ourselves like a champion would, like a Kobe would. Have we given our best in value for where we're at? And at home, have we given our best in value to make this environment the best it can be? And if not, I believe that's the only thing we should focus on. So once again, some of us have been through major layoffs. Some of us have been through life complications, health complications. So it's all relative. But I just wanted to give you perspective that when you wake up in the morning and you get your coffee and you go to work, as you have been, there's people in parts of the world that don't have food, don't have water, even in this country. There's people who wake up to bombings, to terrorism, yet we may allow the ground to tremble beneath us when our jobs are compromised. So I just wanted to bring peace of mind to let you know it's actually not compromised. The only thing that's happening is you're being challenged to understand that of what is most important to focus on is your awareness to the value you're offering your environment, which is a skill set that is beautiful. It's a skill set of presence, and it's a skill set that's of great value in your relationships in life, at home, with strangers, and at work. So I end by saying that whether we continue on here offering our value, or whether we continue doing that elsewhere towards whatever our purpose is, I think a real championship mindset is to be thankful. So myself, if I'm asked to continue forward as elsewhere, or if I'm asked to continue here, either way, I'll say thank you for the challenge. There will be a handshake, and there will be a thank you for the challenge. We would not notice the greatness of Kobe Bryant. We would not notice the greatness of Jordan. We would not know who Michael Jordan is. We wouldn't know who Allen Iverson is, who LeBron James is, if it wasn't for the other bench. When you're looking towards what are the things of value that could be used to move forward and to help our surroundings and our environment, you're thankful for anything that can help you realize that you've grown or that you've helped somebody grow. And that's what I realized. This is yet another challenge towards our greatness in giving back value to any area of our lives. So I just leave that with anybody who may be feeling overwhelmed in this scenario. This is a game 7, 5th quarter, 10 seconds on the shot clock. You're in a timeout. Think like a champion. It's all about value. Pardon me. Some of you are gonna laugh at that, but it's okay. I'm doing my best to offer what I feel is of value, and I've grown a lot. So thank you. All the best to you.